Hey guys, Fox here with a 3-minute champion guide for Vi Jungle. Now the pace of this video is going to be quite fast, as you can imagine, so you may need to pause it or go back over some parts of the video to fully absorb all of the information, specifically the stuff that's going to be on your screen. And if you want to influence what champion I do next, then make sure to stick around to the end of the video and follow the instructions there. Now Vi is an extremely strong jungler. She literally does it all. She's great at ganking, she's great at team fighting, she's great at clearing, she's great at dueling, she's great at all stages of the game, she doesn't fall off and she doesn't take a long time to ramp up either, and the build choices that she has are very diverse. A typical rune page on Vi would look something like attack speed reds, armor yellows, magic resist blues, and attack damage quints, although you can take some alternatives and you can see those on the screen now. For masteries, you either want to go 21-9-0 or 9-21-0. They really just come down to your preference. If you want to be very ballsy, obviously get more points in offense. If you don't want to be so ballsy and you want to take less damage, get more points in defensive. For skill order, you want to be getting your ult wherever possible, but then go Q, E, W, and the reason why you want to get your Q first is because it reduces the cooldown and also increases your burst damage. For item builds, there are two significant choices that you can make. You can either be tanky or you can have a high damage build. A tanky build I would say is safer overall, but it also gives you better engage and also easier team fights because you don't blow up instantly. Your core items would be Ancient Golem and Moby Boots, but the rest will just be situational depending on what the enemy team has, so stuff that you're seeing on your screen now. A damage build is in my opinion more fun, but it's also very good at snowballing, at playmaking, but it's also difficult to play, especially later on in the team fights when you are extremely vulnerable. My preferred item build when I am playing DPS is to go Elder Lizard, Moby Boots into Triforce, but you don't want to be full glass cannon, you do want some tanky items, so all the stuff you're seeing on the screen are good choices. Early game you want to be making the most of the potential pressure that Vi can exert, whether that's ganking or invading or counter ganking. You want to be doing something aggressive. Mid game you want to make sure you are still farming, especially if you're going for a damage build, because if you do fall behind then you will be useless. Apart from that, it's very similar to your early game. You also want to make sure you are ganking whenever your ult is up, but you can also make some dragon plays. When you're around level 8 you can actually solo dragon because of the percentage health damage that your W gives you. Late game you can either pick people off with your ulti or you can engage team fights with it. If you are squishy, then it's not so good to engage into a full team. However, if you are tanky, you can be a bit more reckless in that regard. Basically the aim of the game is to take a carry out of the fight, and if you're DPS and you're more squishy, you may have to be a bit more patient in order to do that. So for some closing tips on how to play Vi Jungle, use your E as an auto attack reset to clear even faster, and also your flash does not interrupt the charge of your Q, so you can charge your Q up, flash, release your Q for even more effective ganks. So that does it for this 3-minute champion guide. I hope you found it useful. If you did enjoy it, then feel free to give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to me if you want to see more League of Legends content. And if you want to have your say in what champion I feature in my next 3-minute guide, then head over to my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/foxdroplol, give it a like and then go and vote on that page. I'll put a link to the relevant status in the description so you can do it really easy from there. But thanks a lot for watching guys, and I will see you in my next video.